Welcome to Oracle SQL Fundamentals 1 training video series. I am Sherzad Zahid. I plan to prepare you some videos regarding Oracle SQL Fundamentals. As you know better that previously I have recorded a real application cluster in Oracle Data Guard training videos. So I plan to make some videos for the beginners who want to, or who the guys who new in Oracle database, so they need to learn from the beginning, from the very beginning. I mean from the SQL. So in this video, in this training, we will go through some database concepts, and also we will go through some theory and also Oracle database. In SQL, we will also learn different aspects of Oracle database, and also we will learn inshallah DML, DDL and DCL, data manipulation language, data definition language, and also data control language. And we will also learn Oracle database main components and structure of Oracle database, and also we will do installation of Oracle database. However, I have done already installation and configuration of Oracle 11g database on Linux, which you can find through my YouTube channel. In this series, I will install Oracle database in Windows operating system, and also we will install SQL developer in PLSQL for this course. So Oracle database, the first, in the beginning, in the very initial thing about database. So when you hear database, so what is database? Database is nothing but it is only a collection of logically related data. The data should be related to each other. For example, I have a database for, I'm using a database for the bank, so it will have all data related to the bank customer account, customer CIF information, customer address, customer phone numbers, all these things. So it is a repository of data. So you know what is data? Data is fact in figures. The word of data is derived from the word of datum, which means something given. So in facts in figure, we can say we can say data consists of 0 to 9 alphabets, numerics 0 to 9 in alphabets, also A to Z small, and also A to Z capital, and also special symbols. So these are data. So the processed form of a data is called information. What is Oracle database? Oracle database is a collection of logically related data, or the collection of tables. So the data is storing into the tables. We will also discuss RDBMS in RDBMS, relational database management system, or object relational database management system in this series, inshallah, deeply. So tables, data storing in the form of row and columns in relational database. So what is the purpose of database? Why are we using a database? Because, for example, if we have a spreadsheet database for a university, for example, we have 500 students, so we have midterm exam, and also some quizzes, final term examination for each semester. So for the 500 students, I will have so many records. For example, I will have complete information about midterm and final term, and also quizzes, attendance. So it will be very complicated. After 2 years, the data will be very huge and very complicated, so it will be very difficult for me to retrieve data from the spreadsheet or raw files. So the purpose of database is to retrieving data is very easily. In also data redundancy is avoiding from data redundancy. For example, data is not redundantly not repeating again and again. In data also storing in the form of row and columns. You know the vertical format. For example, in this format, this is vertical format is, for example, I have here id, name, address, id number 1 2 3 4. So this is this vertical format is a column. In the row wise, this is called rows. So record, we have a record. Table consists of records. Record has information about specific thing. We have also we can use entity. We have entity and also attributes. In the theory we will discuss deeply about entities, ERD model, and also prototyping different model of database. And also we will discuss software. If you go through software engineering, is DLC, system development life cycle. In that we have how we can computerize an organization. We have different techniques. For example, in DLC we have to analyze, we have to design, we have to use for ERD model for that, and also implementation model, in testing model. So these phases we are using in is software engineering. So we are creating for that things which we are create a table. For example, I am creating table for a customer. So customer is the entity. In customer has some attributes, characteristics. For example, customer name, customer address, customer phone number. These are the attributes. We will also have some constraints, primary key, and also foreign key, and also candidate primary key, and composite primary key. These things we will also discuss deeply, inshallah. How we can use primary key and what is the purpose of primary key in unique key. Primary key avoiding you cannot not accepting null value. It will be unique, and you cannot leave that field empty or null value, and it is not accepting duplicate value. Unique key accepting null value. So the difference between unique and primary key is that unique accept null value and primary key not accepting null value. So we will go through these things, these concepts, and also finally we will do some normalization, which has 5 normal form, and also we will discuss in SQL. So the language, the database language is SQL, structured query language. Structured query language is American Standard ASCII language, which accepting or acceptable by all RDBMS are using. A same language, SQL language, is using for communicating to database and also for communicating to Oracle database. So first of everything, I will install Oracle database, and then we go through each topic one by one, and we will study and we will learn SQL, inshallah, very fully and completely.